So I've always been curious watching the show. You know how like they have all the customers sending back food? Are those like real customers or are those actors?
Wow, look at this place. Absolutely stunning. On the water, it's almost like a little slice of the Mediterranean.
Wow, what Gordon said about this place is true. It does kind of feel like a slice of Mediterranean. Let's get on into this restaurant and let's go see if they kept up or if they went back down to square one. Come on.
Well, hello.
How are you?
I'm excellent.
And first name is?
Lynn.
Lynn, Gordon, nice to see you.
So in the episode, they were greeted by Lynn right away. I don't see anybody, so let's just be patient. Oh, hello. How are you? I was expecting to see Lynn. She's still around?
No, she's not here.
She's not here. Does she still come often?
Yeah, but I think she gotta do something like that.
Oh, okay. No worries. Just two, please.
Okay.
What do you want to
Mike
say?
is here, his husband.
Oh, he's here?
Yeah, but
Is Aris here?
no.
No?
No.
Dang.
Is the goal to groom Aris to take over, or? No. No.
He doesn't come.
Oh, he doesn't.
No.
So Mike's running the kitchen now. Oh, wow. Still.
Okay, anyway.
Okay, so we just got inside and we're literally just getting situated so far. What are your thoughts so far, the restaurant? They did definitely upkeep the inside. You can see the blue walls that Gordon put in. You can see, like, here's a before and here's an after shot.
Wow.
Oh my
How
goodness.
beautiful is this?
I love that blue. Awesome.
Stunning. Look at the ceiling. You've got the Greek windmills.
Oh, look at that.
Have a look at those beautiful tables. We've got them varnished. They're your own tables.
Excellent.
And look at that baby down there on the wall. A custom-made Greek flag shutter.
Wow.
Beautiful.
So here it is. This is what Gordon Ramsay did, and they definitely upkept everything. If you guys remember, they talked about the Greek windmill thing in the air, and there it is. I don't think it serves any kind of purpose. It just looks cool, I guess. But the one thing I want to see if it's still there is the Greek flag on these shutters. Oh, it's there still. There it is. That is epic. Still around. Hey, sorry to interrupt, but if you're enjoying this content, please smash the thumbs up and hit the subscribe button right now. I see a lot of you guys aren't subscribed, but you're watching, so please hit the subscribe. Thanks. As you can see, yeah, they definitely upgraded this place. I will say the one thing that I see missing is the blue chairs. They must have changed out all the chairs on the inside because they're different chairs. In the video, you guys can clearly see those chairs, and look at the chairs they have now. 10 years went by, maybe the chairs broke, I don't know. Either way, they changed the chairs.
I will say that the place is really nice. It does need a new fresh coat of paint, but it also is by the ocean, salty.
Yeah, so you gotta think about that. The saltiness is gonna chip off the paint, it's gonna make things more rusty, so, but overall, it does feel like a nice, like, Greek family restaurant.
Yeah.
From everything you can see, they're very much hard still on the family thing. This is the menu. On the back, it has literally a family photo of literally every member in their family tree heritage.
Yeah.
It goes down to, I don't even know half these people, but they
You
only
don't
showed,
know any
I
of
don't
the
know any of
people.
them. They showed 3 of them in the show, so I do know those 3. And I did get some information right off the bat. So if you guys remember in the episode, the father was definitely, he was hesitant on giving the reins to Aris, his son.
The very first time in the history of father and son get into that kitchen and show him something. I don't care if it's a simple Greek salad, roasted fish, or whether it's a stunning hummus. I don't care, but show him.
He didn't feel that his son was ready, and we just found out the news that his son actually doesn't even really run the kitchen at all anymore. So 10 years later, he still doesn't run the kitchen. So there could have been a falling out there. That is one thing already that I thought we were gonna come in here and he was gonna be running the shop now.
Yeah,
But
I wanted
things
him to
changed.
pick at the table with his teeth.
How are you? Are you a part of the family here? Because I see a big group of people.
No, I'm not
You're
part of the
not.
family.
Okay. Is there anyone from the family here still? Like, is,
Oh yeah, the owner's still here.
Oh, he is.
Yeah,
What's his
he's still
name?
Mikey.
Mikey, that's what I thought. Okay. We just watched the episode last night.
Oh, it's
so, like,
funny.
yeah, so
It's
we're like
funny.
trying to see if we can
Well,
see anyone from it.
Ozzy over there was here during the show. He's probably he's on the
Which one? Who's on?
Ozzy might take the other server.
Oh, okay, so that's awesome, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I talked to the guy that let us in, and he said Aries isn't running the kitchen.
Let's finish this shit, come on.
No.
Like in the show? Oh, I was rooting for him, you know?
No, he's moved on. He's got his own
He's
life.
not
He's
into
married,
the
he's got a
restaurant
kid,
thing.
yeah.
Okay. The one thing I want to point out is that in this show, the hummus was water.
That's a strange looking hummus. Seriously, look, the only way to eat that is this, straw.
You have to be really idiot to make the hummus watery.
Yeah.
Remember, that was like, how do you make watery hummus? So we need to try that. We need to see if they've definitely like upkept that, or if they've changed and now they have not watery hummus. We also need to try the calamari because in the show it was super greasy.
It's greasy. It looks like I'm having a hell day, right?
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, it's not.
It's not good.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Yeah.
We got to see if that's still.
And
a
this
thing.
is one of the things that Gordon did, the gyros.
Gyro, it's a homemade pate, okay? Wait till you taste it.
I will say the menu is not that big. I was flipping through the pages. I thought it was bigger, but it's all pictures.
It's a lot of pictures, which I do respect, because sometimes I need to see the food before I order it. You know what I mean? It's really beautiful. We're literally sitting and looking at boats. We're looking at the harbor. You got beautiful little bougainvilleas growing out of this shrub in front of us. Grilled lamb chop.
Grilled lamb chop. That's served with grilled artichokes, sun-dried tomatoes, yeah, arugula salad, and tzatziki sauce.
Zucchini, eggplant, moussaka.
The zucchini eggplant moussaka, layered with potatoes, topped with bechamel, a little chili in there, so we've got some heat in there as well at the same time.
As far as the appetizers, we definitely want to get some hummus.
Okay.
Hopefully we're not drinking the hummus from a straw. Just kidding.
Yeah, that's the dramatic effects on the drink.
All right, looks like our first appetizers are here.
And the hummus.
Oh, perfect. We don't need a straw for this one.
No, you don't.
Amazing.
And the good calamari.
Oh, great. Thank you so much. It looks great. It's not greasy. I love it.
No, perfect.
Thank you so much.
Would you like to work on these for a little while?
Please.
Okay, I'll be back.
So the hummus plate just got here, and so did the calamari. I will say this off the bat: from the last place that we went to when we had the calamari, it was literally the last Gordon Ramsay restaurant. There was no seasoning on it.
Yeah.
It didn't. Look, it was literally just the batter. Here they look like they put like basil on it or something, or some kind of seasoning at the end. So I can respect that. I will say though, the sauce is way different than what we had before.
Yeah.
This is a more of an orangier sauce.
And we have a tater tot sauce,
Tater tot.
tartar sauce.
And then looking over at our hummus, the hummus looks good. It's definitely not liquidy like in the episode, so that is good. So far so good. We just gotta taste them now.
Yeah.
Let's start with the hummus first. Just might as well. What are we thinking about this pita bread compared to other Mediterranean spots we've been to? It just smells doughy. I feel like.
Yeah, it's not fresh.
Yeah, I don't think.
Maybe it is.
I don't
Let me
know.
try
It might be.
It might be.
It definitely is like
It's like almost undercooked. Though.
almost a tiny bit.
A tiny bit.
Where it has like a little bit of doughiness to it, but it's not like bad.
No,
Like, I
but
can
it's
still do
like
it.
it's like I would rather it be like a little bit crispy.
But beggars can't be choosers. Let's try it. Oh, that's good hummus. I like that.
Good consistency. It has like a little bit of like a chili powder, maybe a paprika.
It might be a cayenne pepper,
something like that.
red pepper.
It is really fire.
This is how you know if like a Mediterranean spot is good. It's by their hummus.
100%.
That's a telltale sign.
I will say this lemon looks a little bit on the drier side.
Hey, like I said, beggars can't be choosers. We got a lemon. That's all you got to be grateful for, and it's got juice inside. Moving on to this calamari. It's a little bit different than most calamari I would see. They're almost like in ring shape, all of them. You won't find any like tentacles in here. It's literally they're all in like a ring shaped. Almost makes you feel like you're eating onion rings just by the look of it.
And it's plated exactly the same way as it was plated in the show.
Yeah.
With onions on top.
That is good calamari. I don't know what this sauce is either, but it's good.
I'm gonna go for without it.
All right, this calamari is way better than the calamari we had before.
Yeah. It's
Now-
good with the onions on it.
That's real nice.
Looks like I'm having a hell day, right?
They've come a long way because when we saw the calamari in the episode, it didn't look appealing. It didn't look nice. It was greasy. It looked like it didn't look right. This is how calamari should be. I could literally come in here and order a couple plates of this and call it a day.
So we found a platter that literally has everything that we needed to order separately, but in one platter.
So you just get less of everything, but this is all the stuff that Gordon implemented into this
Yeah.
restaurant, which shows they were actually trying to learn. They weren't just like doing it for the show and then reverting. They were definitely actually trying to absorb what he was saying and implement it in the restaurant.
I really hope that someone comes and talks to us, one of the family members.
I'm gonna ask.
What's going on, guys?
How are you?
Hey,
I'm Brennen.
Brandon, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
Jake,
you.
nice to meet you.
We were just watching the Gordon Ramsay show, and we saw you in it. So we wanted to ask you a question, if you're okay with that.
Yeah, absolutely.
So our question.
See.
Oh yeah, would you mind pulling up a chair?
I think I know you guys. I will see you guys before.
We do YouTube videos.
I know it. My daughter follows you so much.
really?
I bet if she knows you guys here, she was like, get out of the school.
That is so funny. We could definitely send her a selfie after.
Absolutely. Can you please?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Okay. So what's going on?
So basically, what our question is, you've been here for a long time. How long have you been here?
27 years.
27. Wow, that's incredible.
Almost your age.
One day before we open the restaurant, we do cleaning, a little couple stuff, and the next day we open.
Okay, so you've really been here from the start. So like you were here when the food wasn't good, right?
The land was very dry.
It all looks like it came out of a cafeteria.
Mikey's really let a lot of things slip through the cracks, and that's why our business has declined.
Actually, there was nothing wrong with the food.
Really?
It's just we tried to get in to see what happens, to see how it works with one of the main chefs,
Right.
at work.
Yeah. Was the show like super exaggerated? Like was the food really good, but they just told everyone to send the food back, or what?
The food was, they need just maybe like a little bit adjust, but there was a couple of things was wrong, of course, and yeah, we got a couple complaints.
Okay. And I saw you were there the day that Gordon laid out the new menu and you guys were trying food. How does that compare to like how the food is today?
Honestly, we got like a 50-50.
Okay.
So the 50% of the new people, they like to experience the new menu, the new food and everything. And then the 50%, the old customers, I said before the show,
Right.
they was like, wait a minute, we're missing the potato, we're missing this, we're missing that. So there was like I don't like to say this, but it was like a fight. It was like, okay, now we're here.
Yeah.
So most of the people, the new people that prove it, but some of the people they try, they prove it, but some doesn't.
Interesting.
They wasn't missing all of that stuff.
But for you though, you taking a bite of the meal that Gordon prepared
Yes.
versus like, just like how the food would be right now, what do you think? Do you think it tastes the same? Do you think you guys maintain that?
Well, honestly, the real Greek food, that's what the owner had.
Yeah.
Mikey is a really good cook, he's a good chef. I mean, his recipe is unique.
Yeah.
Wow.
I respect Gordon Ramsay, they got like a really good flavor.
Right.
But
You
this
prefer the classic.
food is 100% Greek.
Okay, that's great to know. I mean, so far we love it. So
Yeah, it's really good.
Definitely impressed.
I want to give you something what you see on the show in a moment, okay?
Okay.
I'll be back in a moment.
Thank you.
Thank you. What a great guy.
He's a really nice guy, and that just tells us like he's been here for 27 years.
He's
That's
been here the
literally
day before it opened.
longer than I have been alive.
Wow.
That's crazy. And he stands for this place. He's saying that Mikey, the owner, makes really good food, and that's what matters.
Yeah.
We do know from visiting these past restaurants that they televise things. They make things bigger than they actually are. So it's like, do you think people are really sending back orders?
It's an hour and a half into dinner service.
I didn't like any of it.
Or because like they do that in every episode, or are they telling people send this back and say something's wrong with it?
Probably half and half.
Yeah.
I mean, in every restaurant, people don't like things for certain reasons.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you might think it's delicious, but I might think
That's
terrible.
Oh shit! Fool my motherfucking Take him up higher. Take him up higher.
I hope you guys.
What is this?
This is a flaming cheese. That's a very popular appetizer. It's gonna be on flame. Put the lemon just to give you flavor.
Oh, and it puts out the fire, right?
Yes, sir.
Wow. And this is just
You
cheese.
see the show? This is part of the show.
Oh my
That's
God.
when I serve it in one of the.
This is amazing. Thank you,
You got to
Ozzy.
try it with the bread. This
You put it on the bread?
Amazing, yes.
Okay, I'm gonna do it. Thank you.
Thank you so
Enjoy it.
much.
You're the man.
very welcome.
Okay.
Wow.
This is incredible, guys. So he just brought something out directly from the show. We got some cheese on fire, literally. So we got to do this while it's hot. He said eat it right on the bread. Oh my God. If you guys know, I'm lactose intolerant. Pick up the merch, BrennenTaylor.com. Look at this shirt. Perfect time for summer so you can be repping the tie-dye. Don't take a bite of that without me, all right? Oh my my god, this smears better than the butter.
There's a seed in there.
Let's see. All right, cheers, my friend.
Oh my
god, man.
Oh, our mother would love this.
If you're a cheese lover, this is for you. This cheese, it's dense. I want to put more cheese on it. And I'm not so stoned.
You're watching this, baby? I'm about to shit up a storm later.
Oh my god.
I wonder what cheese is this?
I don't know, but it's really good. And the show with it was like everything. And just to see that fire burst in here, like that made an experience.
Think about it, lemon on cheese. Would have never thought about it.
Never would have thought about it,
Wow.
but it is damn good. And then you throw it on some bread, it's almost like a grilled cheese.
Yeah.
That's literally what it is. All right, we got more food coming. So let's put the cheese to the side. So all of our food is here. Let's get some shots of this, and then we'll dive in and start talking about it.
Only way I'll die alone if you stab me in the heart. Tell me that you never needed me and watch me fall apart. Only way I'll die alone if you stab me in the heart. Tell me that you never needed me and watch me fall apart. Inside broken, outside open arms for you.
Another blast from the past, we got the falafels. And if you remember what Gordon said about these falafels, you know what? Let's just play it.
Falafel look like they've been sat on by a fucking Greek goddess.
Yeah, no.
A Greek goddess sat on these things, is what he said. Let's look at them ourselves. And he also said they were very dry. They don't, I mean, falafels are known to be dry though. That's the thing.
Yeah, I've never been a fan of them.
I never liked them. It doesn't look like anyone sat on it. It definitely looks plump. So let's just try it.
Oh wow, moist.
It's not dry.
Give it a shot.
It's not dry at all. I used to think falafel was very dry. This is actually not. That makes me rethink every falafel I've ever had in my
It
life.
has a crisp outer layer, but the inside's mushy, like mashed potatoes.
Is that the normal texture of it?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't really eat falafels, but it's not bad. It definitely does have that mushiness inside, which would kind of deter me a little bit from it, personally. But I'm not a falafel guy, so I don't really know. Last time I had a falafel, it was a motherfucking crisp, so I don't know.
Yeah.
One thing we need to talk about before we eat this gyro is, what is the right way of calling it? Is it gyro? I always thought it was a gyro.
It's definitely a euro.
Or gyro.
It's definitely a euro.
But then why don't they just spell it E-U-R-O, like euro?
Because they're in Greece.
Oh.
And so they want to do G-O.
Well, one of the beers just went down. I don't know how that happened. Nothing moved.
Really
Haunted
happened.
restaurant reviews. Let's try the French fries first. See how crispy their fries are.
They're golden, not a lot of seasoning.
Nice. Really good fries. Perfect crisp.
Still mushy inside.
These are great fries.
Great fries.
It does look a little bit dry though. Like there's no like kind of sauce on it. I guess that's why they give you this tzatziki sauce to dip it. Damn it.
Pretty good. Pretty moist. Has a good flavor profile.
That is really good. When you go with this type of meat, sometimes it can be very dry, really quick and really easily if you overcook it. This actually is juicy and it has flavor. Honestly, I'm really impressed with this restaurant. They really actually, there's no wonder why 10 years later they're still in this spot.
This restaurant has every chance of not becoming a Greek tragedy.
No wonder why they're still here, is they have really good food now. They definitely upgraded, and according to Ozzy, the food was always good. We have a platter. It has a little bit of everything from the show, which is why we got it. I want to first try the lamb chop. I know their meat is good so far, so we might as well just both grab one, give it a go.
Oh. Mine's a little fatty.
Yeah, mine is a little fatty too. I really truly don't even feel like it has that much flavor in the lamb chop. The lamb chop is also really small. I don't know if that's how their normally size are, but it is a platter, you know, so they will give you the smaller sizes so you can try it, because it's just about trying it. You do have in here the same meat that's in the gyro.
Yeah.
You know, so they give you a couple little sample pieces.
Next thing is the beef moussaka.
It almost looks like a lasagna.
It's like layered pasta noodles with beef inside and tomato sauce.
And potatoes. Look at there's a potato in there.
Interesting flavors.
Oh, this is all eggplant right there. Look at that.
Oh, I'm eating the beef there.
What the fuck am I eating? So as you can see, I think that's the eggplant right there. Never had eggplant in my life. This is something totally new. The flavors is It's very subtle though. It doesn't seem like it's a whole burst of flavor in your mouth. It's more of just something subtle, something light. It's good. It's just not my favorite thing. This is not something I would order again. We got this loaf of bread right here. It definitely looks like there's something inside. There's sesame seeds. I'm just gonna take a bite of it and we'll pass it around. So I'm curious. Actually, we can break it apart and see what's in it.
No, just take a chunk out of it.
Mmm,
wow. Is it spinach?
I think so. Wow. It's flaky, it's airy, there's spinach inside, make you feel like Popeye.
It's like a feta type of mixture in that.
That's nice. That's really nice.
Oh, I don't want to interrupt your meal.
No, please.
Take a seat.
You're a celebrity. We want you to come sit down.
Yeah,
right. How are you?
I'm Mikey.
I'm Brennen. Nice to meet you. And this is Jake.
I'm Jake. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, so we're big fans of Gordon Ramsay, and we were watching the Gordon Ramsay show, and we saw your guys' episode. That's why we actually came out here. We make YouTube videos, and we do this a lot. We go to like different Gordon Ramsay restaurants. You're one of few that are actually still going in California, by the way. So congratulations.
Well, thank you for coming. And,
of course.
And to tell you a little bit about 10 years ago.
Sure, yeah.
So it was something that my wife wants to do.
Oh, really?
Because she heard from the other people around Kitchen Nightmare, so they give you brand new equipment. They're gonna do advertising for you, and everything is worth it.
Yeah.
So she signed up without not telling me anything.
Oh.
And then there's a bunch of people show up one day. I'm almost ready to get a big room in. Anyway, my son came and my daughter came and said, Dad, it's okay, let this happen. So I let this happen. And it's not that I have a need for help. No. It's, again, I'm telling you, my wife heard the story that they give you all this new stuff.
That's what we were literally thinking before you came over. We were thinking like some people probably just sign up for the free stuff, free makeover, right?
So but the makeover was for us. It was some furniture that lasts more than 2 months.
Oh, it was cheap. See that? Because I was wondering. Yeah, I was wondering what happened.
And they paint the whole restaurant blue, and I have to repaint the restaurant. But before that, I had my beautiful mirrors.
They took them all down?
They took down. It was on the walls by artists. I paid $10,000 for that, and then all gone. It was just pure paint, and I agree on it. But it was not my. I said it's okay, let it go. We have to pay another $10,000 to repaint again now, but I didn't do it.
10 years ago, when you were doing the show, you were working every single day.
Okay, and how often are you here?
Well, I work 14 hours a day, 7 days a week, but
7 days a week?
Yeah.
Like 14 hours. Are you still doing it?
You don't have a day off?
No days off since?
Well, I take off about 40, 50 days a year for vacation.
Okay, good. So you are taking vacations then?
Yeah, I go fishing here and there.
Nice.
But if I stay home, what to do?
Yeah.
True.
Watching TV?
Exactly.
No, I don't watch TV.
Exactly.
Yeah, true.
And also in the show, you were starting to show Eris about like being in the kitchen.
Do you work in the kitchen?
I don't, but that's one of my goals. I want to learn the kitchen. It's one of my. I'm glad you're here because I want to learn more stuff. And
do you teach him how to cook?
No. Really? Why?
He never really wanted, when he graduated college,
I never thought I would do it.
He didn't want to be part of our business.
Okay, to tell you, my son Eris, he's doing something else now.
Okay.
He switched to cryptocurrency.
Yeah.
So he's doing well.
Good for him.
He's already mucho.
Nice.
He has a Lamborghini?
No, he don't care about that.
Right after the show happened and it came out, did you guys see like a huge influx of people, or was it kind of just like?
You want me to tell you the rest of the story?
Yeah. We want the details.
The details. Okay. After we opened, it was July. I have to close July is our busiest month of the year here, and it's closed for a week, 10 days. It was.
To film, right?
Losing money, I lost a lot of income. But anyway, people support us from Kitchen Nightmares through, I say November. You can see the numbers up.
Yeah.
But after that, forgotten. And my old customers now, they like the menu, they like all the old stuff.
And it's all gone.
They pissed off with me.
Yeah.
They got pissed off, really.
Because you changed it, right?
Yeah. And I have to force myself to put back the menu the way it was. And I kept Gordon Ramsay said a couple of things.
Yeah.
This is Ramsay. And
so I've always been curious watching the show. You know how like they have all the customers sending back food? Are those like real customers or are those actors?
Yeah, they have to.
They're actors. See, that's what I thought. Like there's no way they're all just gonna randomly come in and just send all their food back.
They communicate with the crew there and send it back. Send it back.
So that must be disheartening, like especially because you
How
worked
about
so
this
hard.
food, you guys?
Oh, it was delicious.
There you go.
That's what I'm saying. Like I wouldn't have sent a single thing back.
It's
Like I'm gonna ask for some more.
Well, I have to be honest with you. I learned a couple of things from Gordon Ramsay. Yes, I'm 50 years anyway experienced cook. I have opened 6 different restaurants, and I worked for cruise lines.
Oh wow.
For about 6 years at sea.
Nice.
So I have experience.
Yeah.
Big experience.
Right.
I started 19. And I'm 69 in a few weeks.
That's my favorite number. That's our favorite number.
That's what I told somebody the other day. They hear a favorite number.
Thank you so much for taking the time. Thank you.
Amazing, man, and we love the restaurant.
Wow.
Wow.
He was definitely not the same portrayed on the show. He was such a nice man.
See, and that's the thing that I've always been wondering. When you watch the show, you definitely see everybody saying like different things being wrong, and sometimes when you actually listen to what they say, it doesn't really make any sense. So it's like, I definitely now know they're all actors. They're all told to send your food back. Everyone get food and then send it all back. So it looks like there's just trays and trays of food coming back into the kitchen being thrown out. It's all fake.
Yeah, it's crazy. He had to close down for a week just to
film the episode.
To film the show. Lost out on money.
And
we should have asked them if they pay.
They probably
do. They probably do. They probably pay
maybe just like a
bare minimum.
Yeah,
hourly.
maybe like a quick buyout, like $500 a day type thing.
First one we ever did.
That one was great.
That was great.
I miss that place.
You know, this one is honestly great, and I can see how it's still surviving this many years.
It survived 10 years after Gordon Ramsay. It's been around 17 years before Gordon Ramsay. Like, they know what they're doing here, and they definitely have some good food. So. Can't complain. Awesome management, awesome employees. Everyone's been super kind here.
I know. We're gonna finish this up and then we'll check in with you after.
Let's do it. Here, wait, let's stand this way if we get the good light.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll take
what do you want? You guys are the expert.
Awesome. You like it?
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
You guys make my day. Make his day so bad.
We appreciate it.
There you go.
Thank you so much. Check is here. Honestly, all that food for $80. That's a good deal. This is a place to come, for real.
And this is for you. If you guys thirsty, this make you more thirsty. That's how this big.
Hey, my man.
That's a baklava.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're the man.
Thank you.
So there it was, eating at the Greek. And all I can say is I am as full as they would be at my big fat Greek wedding. God damn. Anyways, guys, that wraps up this video. If you enjoyed it, smash that thumbs up, hit the subscribe, pick up the merch, BrennenTaylor.com, and don't forget to subscribe to my gaming channel. Until next time, I love you. I'll see you later. Peace.
Summertime, no sadness. Summertime.